Hello YouTube, this is Tom Snow 737 and today I'm going to be doing another review. I've had a few models arrive recently. A few is actually 3 models. I do have one on pre-order, which is the Condor, Gemini Jets Condor 763. One of my other recent arrivals though was the Herpa Condor 763. Now it is the same registration as the Gemini Jets one that has recently been announced, but it hasn't. This Herpa version hasn't got winglets, so there's a slight difference. But it's a shame. It is the same registration. Now this model that I'm going to be doing a review on, you can't actually see it yet because I'm just sort of going to land it in the video in a minute. It's a model that it is a really for me it's a model that I've been wanting for quite a while. I do have another version. So before I actually show it, I don't know if you guys can actually guess what it is. But obviously I'm not going to end the video here. But yeah, I'm just going to bring it in now. And here it is. Now, one reason for me why I've got this model is because I'm a massive fan of the TUI group. Anything with the TUI logo, any airline that was part of the TUI group, and TUI that is now part of the TUI group, I would, if there's a model of that, I will probably try and buy it. Now this I got on eBay. And this, I don't really know how many people have actually got these. I don't know how many were actually made. But this is a fabulous model. Just to give you an idea of which other version I have, I'll just do like a quick sort of, as you can see, one's darker than the other. I'm not sure if Corsair did actually have a darker version like this one. I have a feeling they did. I could be wrong, but they both do look great. This one here is Big Bird 400 and this one is Sokatek. That's how I pronounce it. Both are basically the same livery. Obviously not the same registration. One is HC, which is, when I say that, I mean Foxtrot for France, because it's a French airline, French registered, dash Hotel Sierra Echo Alpha, which is a C, and then you've got Foxtrot dash Hotel Sierra X-ray. Sorry about that. Foxtrot dash Hotel Sierra Echo X-ray. So you've got C and Sex. Now there are 2 other versions of these aircraft. Both, same registrations, not the same aircraft, because the Gemini Jets released 747-300s, which are of Corsair.fr, which is in the old livery. They were also registered Sun, Sea and Sex, if I recall. I don't actually have them. I've been wanting them for quite a long time, but I've never actually got round to actually think, hey, I really need that. I have got the 747 SP, but I will admit, if I had to choose either the 3 Corsairs for free or this model for free, I would choose this for free. When I got this model, the Big Bird 400 model, I was excited, but for me to actually get this version is just amazing. If you guys want to comment as well, say which you prefer the look of, the darker version or the lighter version. The lighter version is more appropriate because I think, the TUI. I think they've done the TUI colours pretty well. The red, obviously got red and the white, and then they've also got the blue. It's the same on the other side, basically. Just like any other model, basically, you start off from the front. You've got, minor detail like the windscreen wipers, like where they are outlined. You've got like a little thing on top, not sure what that is. You've got the cockpit windows, you've got the front windows as well. You've got even got like little sign things, you know, like in it's like a box, but you only have like the corner sections, so it looks like a box. You've got like minor detail like that here. You've got sex on the nose gear flap things. You have got, obviously, you've got Corsair.fr titles. Another thing to point out is that Herper, well, I don't know if it's just Herper, but in the 1/500 scale, there are many more versions of these. They've also got Corsair.fr, which .fr, I'm guessing, is the French website sort of thing. So we use CorsairFly.com, which is their website. I'm guessing that you can see in English, possibly French as well, but Corsair.fr, FR meaning France, so I'm guessing that means, you know, their official French website. But yeah, the engines, the front engines, I quite like the silver. That is quite a nice silver. I was actually watching a program yesterday on Mighty Planes. It's called Mighty Planes. I'm not sure. I can't remember what you call these, but they are sort of like detachable from the rest of the engine. So it basically protects. So like you can see the silver bit, and then a bit after that, it protects the actual fan blade inside, and actually causes air to go inside the engine, which was quite alright. If you're just wondering, the program was based on Donald Trump's 757, and I must admit, it does look like a pretty sick 757, that. Although he does seem a bit sort of come across a bit, you know, like, if you don't do this, then I'm gonna kick off sort of thing. Because there's a bit of trouble with this plane. But anyway, that's just about the engine cowlings. Now the engines, I think they've not done too bad of the engines, like the fan blades. They aren't silver as such. They are sort of like a grey, sort of shade. As you can see, they are quite dark inside, compared to the actual engine and the outer engine as well, like the leading engine. Underneath, if you're unsure who Socatic are, I'll just give you like a quick glimpse there. That's the logo. Honestly, I'm not sure what happened to Socatic. Whether I don't think they still produce models. It's very rare that you see them nowadays. I mean, this model, you know, it's quite rare that you see one of these. So I'm extremely happy to get one of these. This is obviously the 747-400. All the gear is intact, and then you've also got the registration. I love the blue registration under the wings. Now a lot of airlines do use black under their wings, but I appreciate that they've actually used blue. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't know. I mean, when I see a Thompson aircraft flying from Doncaster or something, I just like to see the registration under the wing. It might sound a bit weird, but that's just, you know, I just sort of like that about aircraft, especially from the TUI group. Now, the overall aircraft, I have to say, like going back to the Big Bird 400, I have to say overall, I would choose the Socatic version. The Big Bird 400 probably does have its positives as well. I mean, you know, it's not a bad model. It's just the shade of blue that I would have to go with mostly. I mean, every single other detail is spot on, very similar. You know, you've got the cargo hold doors, you've got all them in the same. There's not much of a difference. Although I will say that the Big Bird 400 does have the tail fin rudder. The rudder on the tail is a bit more prominent. So as you can see, it just looks like sort of like one. You can see it slightly up here. but on this, you know, you can see it more prominent. The tail is similar in shade. I will mention that, but it's the actual main fuselage colour shade of blue that I'm not too keen on the Big Bird 400. But I mean, I hope you've enjoyed this review. I know I haven't done a review sort of like what I normally do, like going through every single sort of aspect of the aircraft. But I mean, if you do want another version, then do comment and say, you know, it would be better. But overall, this is a great air. If you can get your hands on one of these, then just go for it. I mean, it depends how much you're willing to pay. I mean, I think I got mine pretty cheap. Although I will admit I did get mine from Hong Kong. But it was only like 20 quid for one of these. So I thought, friggin' hell. You know, I've been waiting for quite a while for one of these. So I thought, yeah, why not? So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you aren't already for more content like this. And I'll see you again in the next video. Probably the next video may be another review of either my Condor 763 that I've got, the Herpa version, or my other arrival, which has been the... I've actually only just got a Monarch A300, which is fantastic as well. So you might see that in the next video, or the Condor 763. So stay tuned and I'll see you again. Bye.